This is yours truly, Syvonia. Boy, do we have a show in store for you on today. Today we're going to be talking about frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is defined as the rate in which an object vibrates. You and I have a soul. We're energy beings. Because of this, our soul vibrates at a certain rate known as frequency, and it can be measured in megahertz. So therefore, frequency is measured in megahertz. So if you and I are laughing and we're joyful all the time and we're positive all the time, then our frequency can be high. But if we're always grumpy, negative, stressed, depressed, have sickness, all of these different things can deplete our frequency. I did not know that the normal frequency rate for a human being, a healthy human being that's always laughing, joyful, and always just wanting to spread love, that person could very well have a frequency between 72 to 90 megahertz. Because remember, I just told you that frequency can be measured. Normal frequency is measured, but it is measured at 72 to 90 megahertz. That means you're joyful. That means you're excited, you're happy. I don't care if you do have an illness. See, this is when your frequency is depleted. It's when you go to the doctor and you hear a bad report. And once you get that report, you begin to harness and take hold to what they spoke in your life. And as you're holding on to what's been spoken in your life, if it's negative, then your frequency begins to deplete, then you fall into depression. Now you're no longer 72 or 90 megahertz. Now your frequency has dropped all the way down to 58. And 58 megahertz is when the illness set in. This is when it sits in at 58 megahertz. So that's the reason why I don't care what negative word that's been spoken over your life. You have the ability, you have the capability to speak life into your life. How do you upgrade your frequency? Say, for instance, you went to the doctor and you've heard some negative news. My suggestion or my advice to you is to let you know that greater is he that is within you, meaning you can do whatever. You have the power within you to turn it around. You don't just grab hold to what they've spoke in your life and just take it and say, okay, this is my demise. Because when you begin to speak as such, then you become that in which you have spoken in the atmosphere.